What's going on, Jab Jab Talk Nation? It's your boy Ozil coming to you with my post-reaction thoughts on yesterday's press conference between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford for the undisputed super middleweight championship going down September 13th. I'm excited. I've shared that with you before. Let me get into my thoughts. This is press conference number 2. It was in New York City, one of my favorite cities in the whole entire world. It was dope, great crowd, great energy. That's what boxing is all about. They had a whole kind of USC vibe. What are some of the highlights of yesterday's press conference? Well, let's just begin with the energy. It was a different kind of energy, okay? No disrespect to the one in Saudi Arabia, the first one. It was cool, but it just didn't have this type of energy. This one was completely different. Dana White, I mean, when Turki Al-Asi came in and they did the introductions and Turki Al-Asi did his talk, but boy, when Dana White stepped in with the t-shirt representing the fight and just promoting it and then just bringing that energy like, what's up, New York? I'm like, man, that's what I'm talking about. He woke up the crowd. But Dana White is arguably one of the best fight promoters out there. No doubt about it. He's amazing. And then, come on. The other highlight, Max Kellerman? Come on. I mean, look. Max Kellerman is actually one of my favorite boxing analysts, commentator. I think the man knows boxing very, very well. I just like the way he speaks. I love his energy. I love his passion for boxing. And the man knows boxing. So, I mean, look, this press conference had it all. I mean, Michael Buffer, legendary, right? Turki Al-Asi, huge, right? In boxing now. Dana White, Max Kellerman. I mean, and then Max Kellerman started asking the questions. And I was just like, that conference was dope. And if this press conference did not excite you just from like the intros, I don't know what will, because it only got better. Because when it came down to the questions and the back and forth, it started opening up, and these respectful fighters started really opening up and taking jabs at each other, verbal jabs at each other. You saw, Crawford was like, hey, it is what it is. I got this. I'm going to win this. He started doing a little trash talking. Canelo was still kind of subtle and respectful. But boy, when it came to that stare down, it does feel like Crawford or somebody told him, hey, man, the internet is talking. These YouTubers, these creators are talking. You look scared, bro. You look scared. You look a little nervous in that stare down, that first one. You got to step it up. You got to let these people know. You got to let Canelo know, the fans know that you ain't playing around. Like, you are the man, because his energy was like very confrontational, very combative. Like, what's up? What's up? He kind of boasted himself up. And, he went towards Canelo, and Canelo was like, back up, boy. Back up. Who the hell you think you are? And, and it was a little shove, and it got really intense. So I say all that is that this fight is unfolding to be even more exciting. Crawford has a chip on his shoulder. There's pressure on him to perform. I think this whole Tom and Jerry thing, and there's pressure. He's made a couple comments that Turki Al-Asi, like, don't run. There's a performance bonus, a knockout bonus. So there's pressure for Crawford, more on Crawford to put up a really, really good fight, which I believe he will. But I gotta admit, like, and he's a boxer puncher. Crawford likes to get in the pocket. I don't think Crawford is a running type. Now we see him, in a few rounds where he's bouncing around and running, but I don't see that happening. But needless to say, I still feel like there's a little bit of pressure added on Crawford to be able to go in there and go toe-to-toe and fight Canelo. So it's going to be interesting to see how much of that influence that will impact this game. Or, he's an elite fighter. Most likely he's going to go in there and do what he has to do to win the fight, period. And he'll just deal with the criticism later, because he wants to win the fight, any means necessary. So it's going to be really interesting. Man, I got so many thoughts, and I just cannot wait for the full breakdown. But I digress. Crawford showed up differently. Canelo was like, he said in the post interview, like, I woke up, I'm up, I'm in the zone now for this fight. So you got him hyped up, and he also has a chip on his shoulder too, to prove that, this young buck can go in here, not young buck because he's older, but this, lighter, elite fighter can go up to 2 weight divisions and beat me. And people are saying, oh, would it devastate? No, it's not going to devastate his legacy, but, Canelo, there's only 2 losses was against when he was young against Mayweather. We all saw that. And then, Bivol, which he went up. So he's really faced some major obstacles and he's lost. He's come short. So, and they've been kind of both different scenarios, but, one was a bigger guy and then the other one was more experienced at the time. So Canelo is at 168 and he's going to fight another elite fighter coming up into 2 weight divisions. It's really going to be, skills pays the bills, and it's going to really show where Canelo's about. Like, if he beats Crawford, I don't want to hear any more haters talk ish about Canelo, because we all know that the majority of fighters would have taken a fight against another elite fighter, no matter what division it is. But Canelo he's taking it. So there's a little bit of that, that's kind of motivating him to really perform. So I'm really excited about this. Press conference number 2 was amazing. It was pumped. It was lit. It was lit. And these fighters are ready to go. So let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on press conference number 2? Did it deliver? Are you getting excited about this fight? And has it changed the way you look at who's going to win at this fight, for this fight coming up in September 13th? So I'm excited, y'all. Leave in the comment section down below. Thanks again for checking out the YouTube channel. It's been a little slow with the views and whatnot. It's all good. I share this because I love boxing. I know I haven't really been consistent, so the YouTube gods haven't been quite showing my content out there, but I'm going to show up. I love content. I love boxing, and I'm going to continue publishing regardless. So if you watch this, if you leave a comment, thank you. If you subscribe, thank you. Like, hit the notification button, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace, y'all.